Hey everybody, welcome back to Holistic Healing by Tiamat or Tiamat's Tarot, depending on what channel you're watching this on. Today we are going to find out what is coming up within your twin flame connection. What is coming up between you and your twin flame? This is pretty exciting. Oh, we have not done a twin flame reading for a little while, so I am so excited to finally be back here with you guys doing this again. I'm so happy to be back with you guys, angels. Honestly, it feels like it's been forever. Has it? Has it been forever? Thank you so much for staying loyal to me and subscribing to this channel, and if you are new here, then welcome. We are going to go straight ahead and find out exactly what it is that you guys want to know, and that is what's coming up in your twin flame connection. Oh my goodness, don't we love the twin flame journey? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. There's so much love, there's so much passion, and there is just so much joy within the twin flame journey. There's nothing like it, is there? No, there's not, Tiamat. I love you guys, honestly. I truly love you, angels. So let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to mention is that we are fresh out of an eclipse portal, so our energies may be feeling a little bit frazzled, to say the least, at the moment. Now, this is a really important time for us to make sure that we are really resting as well as grounding ourselves, because we may feel at times a little bit like everything is so different, the whole world is so new, a bit confused, and it may lead to us feeling a little bit dissociated from the whole world around us. So the more that we are able to rest and actually reach out after we've spent time resting, cleaning our homes, then to reach out to our community and say, hey, do you want to go out for a cup of tea next week? That's the kind of thing that's going to be crucial to actually make sure that you are building healthy connections with your twin flame, as well as being able to make sure that you are not spending too much unhealthy time with each other, because although you are going to find that even when you're apart, you're still together with your person, because that's the thing about twin flame connections. When you love someone this deeply, there is no time when you are actually away from them, truly, because even when you are apart, your heart is still with them. But there is still time when you need to do things for yourself, where you need to focus on your own physical reality. Now, sometimes quantum entanglement can cause us to feel a little bit confused, and it can cause us to feel a little bit like, hold on, isn't our person supposed to be there with me all the time? But actually, it's important to realize that we are our own autonomous individual people, and we need time to spend to ourselves so that we can clear our own heads. Now, this doesn't mean that we need too much time by ourselves, especially for different collectives of you. You may find that you only need an hour or so by yourselves. For example, the Capricorn collective probably only needs like 5 minutes to themselves, or the Taurus collective probably needs more like half an hour to an hour by themselves, whereas the Aquarius collective may need more like a whole day to themselves, just to really recalibrate their own headspace. Now, that's not to say that you are to leave each other out in the cold or anything like that. But it's just worthwhile thinking about those things. We are all different individuals, And it can actually be the other way around, depending on the energies that are going on. And actually, at the moment, we are going through a time when we are all needing a lot of stability and a lot of comfort and a lot of grounding, because we're all feeling a little bit agitated. So, again, especially as we've had 2 new moons this year, it has meant that, yes, it has been a great opportunity to start new things again, but it can mean that, like, halfway through your month, you were planning for a new year, you were getting everything ready, and then you were just like, hold on, I need to restart everything all over again. And it can lead you to feeling a little bit frazzled, as I already said, a little bit dazed. So, this whole eclipse portal and a new moon portal that we have just had can be a little bit confusing. And don't worry if you are at a position where you're thinking, I have no idea what's going on in my life. I was just starting everything all over again, and then I just felt called to restart everything all over again, and I can't really work out why it is that this all happened. And that is actually because Spirit, the universe, the cosmos, has given you another opportunity to restart things, to put your plans into motion, so that you don't feel like you're not getting on with life, that you're not getting by. Now, this is quite a late new moon, so this means that going into the year ahead, you may feel a little bit like you are playing catch up, but this will start to balance itself out as you get into May, because both sides of the twin flame connection are actually mirroring each other, although the masculine polarity is the one that is actually doing the more of the work to keep the connection passionate, whereas the feminine energy is doing more to draw the masculine into her. It is still important to make sure that you are both doing your fair share of the work as well. And we are also still in a Mercury retrograde, so this means that our technology may be acting up slightly. It may be a little bit slow to start with us, and we may also just be feeling like we are needing to really think about things clearly, because we may be suffering from headaches at some point. Sometimes we may be just feeling like we need to actually go out into nature. We need to lower our voices a little bit and be more calm, be more meditative, because actually during this time, as you and your twin flame are mirroring each other, this means that you are feeling an intense attraction and pull towards each other, but that means that other people are looking towards you as well, because there are only 75,000 sets, so that means there will be one for 4,000 of you, but there are only 72,000 sets of twin flames out there in the whole entire world. That's real, that's facts. So that means that the rest of the world, people who are not necessarily chosen ones, who have got other incarnations to go through on Earth, are actually looking towards this connection, looking towards the divinity that this connection holds. I'm welling up right now, and they are feeling the desire to be more like you. They want to be more calm and more peaceful. They want to be able to solve their problems without fighting, and they want to be able to have trust in one another without even having to communicate with each other. The telepathic bond that you and your twin collective share, and your twin flame, this really is about your twin flame, your divine person, We will do twin collective readings in the future, but today this is just for your twin flame and the bond that the two of you share with one another. It's unmatched. No one can deny it. No one can hold back the feelings that they feel from watching you. Honestly, genuinely, it's such a magical feeling. So that is one of the reasons why you may feel a little bit like you're under the spotlight, like you're in the limelight, like you are in the public eye, because actually other people are wanting to be more divine and they want to look towards your connection to see how to embody their own highest light. So that's actually really beautiful, really sweet. And as we start to open up the tarot card reading and we channel in what your twin flame is thinking about you, it is now time that we start to realize that expressing our emotions sometimes may seem chaotic towards other people who are not necessarily caught up in the bubble. But once you actually do create the manifestations that you have been harnessing, you will find that actually you always knew what it was that you needed to do, and that's one of the reasons why you are being called into union with your twin flame right now. Let's go into the tarot card reading. Whoops daisy, sorry guys. One moment. So let's find out what your divine masculine, first of all, wants to say. Okay, so with the death card coming out in reverse, I can see that your divine masculine actually wants you to know that they have been going through a difficult transformation. And this is why they have been struggling to reach out to you, because not only has their transformation been difficult, but they feel like they have not been able to change through it. They've been avoiding some really nasty situations that they don't even want you to be involved in. They don't want you to even know about. This is why they've been hiding their love for you, because you may have felt that they have been hiding their love for you, and this was actually for a reason, to keep this connection sacred, safe and secure. So I can see though that with the Strength card coming out, they want you to know that they are feeling the need to gain more strength before they come towards you. So they have had a deep transformation and realization of who you are to them. They know what you mean to them now, which is one of the reasons why they are pulling on your energy so heavily. This divine masculine is really sure of who you are to them. They've been reflecting a lot throughout I'm just hearing a message being channeled from the divine masculine. I'm not prepared to ever let you go. This is something that's going to last forever. I'm not prepared to let you go. Yeah, you can rest, you can have time to yourself, but please know that you are mine and I love you. So yeah, I think that during the Mercury retrograde, actually your person has been, and during the eclipse, your person has really started to work out who you are to them. So this is really beautiful energy. Now, we have got the Hanged Man card coming out. They do feel like they have got to prove their love to you in the near future. This divine masculine wants you to know that they are finding the strength to actually come towards you, but they are sometimes finding it difficult to actually express their feelings and their emotions without feeling like they're being judged by other people. Now, obviously, your divine masculine knows that you're not a mind reader, and that you can't just telepathically necessarily always read the connection. However, they have been trying to send you these messages. They have been hoping that you will understand that they are going through something right now, and for that reason they are trying to keep you safe. They are trying to keep you guarded and away from this mess. That's why actually you are finding that you are being integrated right now with each other to actually be able to bring more harmony within the collective, so that you can clear out this karmic debt that has collected up, that has built up over this connection. By putting your own good first, by putting your own self first, you will find that actually the people who are perhaps coming up as negative 222, it's currently 2222, so that means it's 10:22, but yeah, that's 2222 on the clock. I'll show you one moment. So yes, I can see that your divine masculine wants you to know that there is definitely a deep union going on within this soul contract, and they want you to know that they are coming towards you as fast as possible, but that there is definitely karma in the way that is preventing them from being able to do so as quickly as they would like to. But as long as you put yourself first, as long as you look after yourself, then everything else is just going to flow, and everything is aligning for you to be able to do that. So divine feminine, you are being called to work on your own confidence, so that you can actually call in more stability for this connection overall, because you are the one that's really drawing in the healing energy for this connection. The feminine energy is known for being the healing, the nurturing energy, and then the masculine energy is known for being the more proactive energy, the one that is actually able to say like, hey, get yourself out of stagnant cycles if you're stuck in a little bit of a rut sometimes. So actually I can see that with the Devil card coming out, that you are someone who is really right now feeling a little bit skeptical over whether you can manifest this connection. You are not necessarily trusting within your own intuition, and your confidence is definitely lacking a lot. There is definitely a reason why you are feeling like you are having a lag within your confidence, and that is because actually previously there was a need for you both to dim your light and your life force within the 3D based timelines, so that you could ensure that you were able to stay safe. However, now that you are ascending and you are no longer feeling fearful of what is going on around you, you are able to actually clear your energy, which means that you are able to manifest good times for this relationship. Now with the Fool card coming out, this is beautiful energy, because this means that you are trusting within your counterpart, and you are knowing, you are opening your heart and knowing that your person wants the best for you. So that is actually really lovely, because I can see that you are using your intuition, and this is helping you to gain more confidence for yourself, so that you don't feel like you are stuck. Together within this connection, you are being called to bring more harmony together, so that you can actually teach other people how to be more harmonious within their relationships as well, because your relationship is a relationship that other people want to look towards. They want to know how to be as successful as you are. So for that reason, again, you're going to find that other people are also taking a leap of faith within you. Now, it is typical of feminine energy to actually take this leap of faith and to just trust within her masculine. Now, this is actually really important and positive that you do this, because this is what is going to help you to get positive recognition within your community. This is what is going to help you to gain more friends, to gain more trust, and also to actually stand up for yourself and to stand up for your relationship in a way that other people know who you are. Other people know that you can't be trampled over. You can't be toyed with. You can't be played with. So this is beautiful energy, because you're someone who you have possibly been in the public eye for a little while now. You have possibly been standing up for yourself and your partner for a while as well, but actually I can see that you are allowing other people to stand up for this connection. That's why the Six of Wands is coming out, because you are allowing other people to sort of take the lead around you, while you just sort of be more in your feminine element, while you just sort of relax a little bit more and meditate and just enjoy your life a little bit more, and know that good things are coming for the majority, well, for all of you. That's what Spirit wants you to know. So you can take whatever steps are needed to make changes within your relationships. That's what Spirit wants you to know. You are at a point, a major point, especially with this Mercury retrograde that we are going through, that you can, it started on the 21st of April, that you can actually bring about major changes within this relationship. With the Knight of Wands coming out in reverse, it's time for you to stop messing around with knights, with pages, with energies that you know are not healthy for you. Yes, there has been time to make sure that you have helped other people, but you have definitely served your part. You have done you more than your fair share of your part. So it is now time for you to focus on this relationship, okay? Your Divine Masculine will take whatever steps are needed to heal the community. You just need to focus on healing yourself, so that you can enjoy what this connection is bringing for you, so that you can enjoy all of the divinity that this connection has to offer, because your person loves you. There is real love within this connection, and a real opportunity for you to grow something big, something beautiful, something stable, and something that is meaningful, which I think is the most important thing of all. Not just something that is here today, gone tomorrow, that we may just forget about, but something that actually we can stick up for. We can look back on and say, you know what, that was successful. That is my biggest success. That was my not necessarily your biggest success, but that was the start of my biggest success. That was the start of the most successful relationship that I ever had. So you never know until you take the steps, and there is no better day than tomorrow, or even today, to really connect with your person. So choose your person and choose this relationship. Don't choose pages, and actually open your heart to what this Divine Masculine has to offer you. If you feel a little bit confused right now, don't worry. It's not unusual to feel a bit confused and foggy-headed during a Mercury retrograde, but you can actually find more clarity within this connection by speaking and communicating with your person even if you're finding that your person is going through a little bit of darkness and they're not able to reach out with you straight away and they're not able to connect with you in the same way, you will still be able to connect with them. And I can see that the overall energy for this connection is Emperor. So overall, overlooking this connection, overlooking what you have done together so far, is actually going to bring you so much happiness, rather than always thinking, oh my goodness, I've got to keep doing this, I've got to keep doing that, I've got to keep impressing my person, I've got to keep bringing more energy to this connection. You've got to think more like an emperor. You've got to think more like, actually, I'm overlooking this whole situation and realizing, actually, both sides of this relationship have faced their ups and their downs and their tests and their trials and their tribulations. They've been through so much. And now that they are coming together, now that they are being unified, this is such a beautiful energy. The overall energy is slightly masculine, yes, but this is because the Mercury retrograde is kind of ruling over the Taurian season right now, which is making us feel a little bit like, oh my goodness, what's going on? Because we need to actually take a leadership stance in ourselves. Once we start to actually realize that we are powerful manifestors, we are creators, we then can take the steps that are needed towards going towards having more love, having more happiness, having more meaningful connections, rather than just having one connection like with different people or whatever. Having a strong bond with a person that is going to last. It's magical, and I can see that you are both realizing like this is something that only comes around once in a lifetime. So that is such a beautiful twin flame reading. 274344 on the phone. So this is definitely something that is being grounded right now, and other people are seeing this happen around you, and they are like, wow, this is bringing so much happiness to the whole world. So well done. Well done, Twin Flame Collective. If it feels like things are breaking apart, this is actually because you are allowing more space for higher states of higher dimensions of consciousness. Now, the sun is also currently opposing the North Node, so this is also bringing a lot of feelings of mental fog, haziness, confusion, disruption to our lives. But again, this is breaking things apart so that we can merge where we need to be creating, where we need to be loving, and where we need to be healing, rather than always trying to focus on the past and what we have done. It's time to actually focus on the now, how we can change what we have in the here and now. Okay, our life might not have been perfect in the past, but everybody goes through hard times. Everybody goes through times in their life where they wish they could change them. As you mirror one another, it may feel like you are slightly like going insane because of how similar your situations are, and also because you are reaching certain breaking points and activation points. Now, what this means is you're not actually having emotional breakdowns. What is happening is you are activating new levels of consciousness. New levels of energy are coming through within this connection. I am now about to light an incense stick, which is why I'm waggling them around in the air like this, just to cleanse away from the tarot card reading. But yeah, sometimes it may feel like you are breaking down and your partner, your twin flame is mirroring you, and it may feel like, what the heck is going on? Why is everything so disruptive right now? I thought I was plodding along so perfectly, and now everything's just in almost chaos around me. And that is because as you are reaching these big pockets of energy, it's calling you to actually both together, while you may not necessarily be physically together right now. It's calling you to use your manifestation power to call in all of the resources that you need to really accept this higher level of love. Okay, that was it for the tarot card reading. We will now go into the oracle part, which will be more relaxed and gentle. Talks with Tiamat. Talks with Tiamat. Talks with Tiamat. Because Tiamat likes to talk a lot. So, as you really shuffle and realign your energy, this season is going to be so important to make sure that you are stepping into a more confident energy so that you can actually trust this connection and overlook this connection within the highest mind, within your highest self. We have got the Orca card coming out, which is the killer whale card coming out, so I can see that you are prepared to do whatever it takes to get justice within this connection. And you are wanting to really have an adventure, which is something that is a major theme within this connection. You are definitely both wanting to have an adventure together. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song, manifest your travel dreams, attempt the great journey with confidence, be loyal, friends and family are treasures. Be brave, you are more powerful than you know. As the divine masculine counterpart right now, it is really important to keep an open mind within this connection. It's really important to make sure that you are staying focused within what it is that you are trying to create, as well as keeping an open mind that your person may not have the same desires and dreams. So being able to work out how to unify your ideas and accept that you are going to have differences and you are going to have times when your opinions are different. So, wow, with the Cat card coming out, it's showing me that there is a need for you to actually respect each other's independence. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong and you are being called during this time to actually, during Taurus season, to actually use your intuition. Now, this is so important to actually make sure that you are connecting with one another in ways that you know is fulfilling you. You don't have to go with the crowd. You don't have to go with what other people are doing. You don't have to stand with another person because they are the Joneses. You don't have to keep up with them. You don't have to keep up with fashion trends. You don't have to do these things. Life supports you in every way. You already are supported. You already have enough. And you already are divine. You are being called divine masculine to be independent and know that even if your divine feminine is being a bit stubborn and holding back right now, that actually you have enough love to connect this connection, to bring through this manifestation, to hold this connection together. This is really beautiful. I'm not gonna cry today, don't worry. Bloomin' brilliant, bloomin' gorgeous performance. Oscar worthy, I've heard. Now let's get a card for the feminine. Well, a lot of cards wanted to come out, just one please. There is a real need for you to make sure that you are actually detoxifying your energy and making sure that you are staying balanced, because sometimes you may feel like you are needing to externally speak out, act out, when actually the work that you need to do is internal. By aligning yourself with what is going on within, you start to be able to purge so that you can align yourself with the planetary movements, so that you can actually be more centered, so that you can trust in yourself, so that you don't have to constantly rely on your divine masculine for acceptance, for validation. Because as much as that may be a way to live, it's not a way to survive, it's not a way to live. The real importance of this connection is to make sure that you are able to release old past contracts and like karmic contracts and patterns that are not aligning with you, patterns that you never wanted to take on in the first place. Your card that is coming out for this month for the Twin Flame reading is the Lynx, Keeper of Secrets, feminine. So I can see, feminine, that you are someone who is able to actually keep other people's secrets, and other people trust you because of this. You are someone who is able to guard other people's emotions and other people's heart, and other people trust who you are. They trust your character and they trust you as a person. Take time out from the world and be the observer. That's also going along with doing the internal work as well. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your own internal knowing. You see others' secrets and you keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Wow, that's such a beautiful, beautiful energy. So that is everything for the oracle reading for today. Whew. So as we have many lessons to learn within this collective, it is so important to make sure that we are also doing the external work as well as doing our meditation. So we have to make sure that we are still doing what is needed of us, doing what is required of us within our communities, within our homes, and within this beautiful twin flame relationship. Because again, as I have mentioned, this collective is rare, and we are a collective that other people are looking into for inspiration, for upliftment, and for encouragement, because other people want to be more like the twin flame collective, and you and your divine person are unique in your own connection. And this actually means that other people who are within your small communities or whatever it is that you are living in are actually still looking into you and thinking, wow, how lucky is it that we have been blessed enough to find someone like this. So thank you very much for watching today, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Bless you.